today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little more serious than what I normally talk about on my blog or on my videos, but I'm going to be discussing, well, on my blog you'll see a little section titled Community, and I do have one post there, but it's basically about my trip that I took to the Bahamas last winter to volunteer with the Red Cross and things like that. Well, for this section of my blog, it's really meant to talk about volunteerism, why I get involved, how I started getting involved, and things like that. But I haven't really taken the time to discuss it, and I think it's really something that's, especially with the state of the world today, worth talking about and worth explaining so people can become more involved and recognize the need to get involved at an individual level versus relying on, the government involvement or relying on organizations. Why can't we, step in and get involved ourselves? So basically, when I came to college, I was really introduced to volunteerism. I never volunteered much before that. But when I came, I started working with organizations that really showed me what it was to get into the community and be a part of that. I never really knew where my local food bank was or where the Boys and Girls Club was or why I should necessarily go there. I mean, what's there to do? I never really thought about it. And of course, you see different things. You mainly think of charity and poor people and homeless people and things like that, but you don't really think, well, what can I do, sometimes. So when I started to get involved, I began with a group on my campus. This organization basically worked to be involved in the community and get to know, and be a helping hand in different organizations in Statesboro. So I started with that organization, and we did different activities, different things to basically get involved. A lot of things with children more so, things with the Special Olympics and such. So that was my beginning phases of getting involved. And then, a friend of mine was really the one that pulled me into it. She was like, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, okay, sure, I guess I'll find some time in my schedule to try some of those things out. So I did. But then I realized I loved it. I loved going to places and helping out as much as I could. So I volunteered with the local food bank, and I helped them move locations. And through those things, you get to really see what they do. I never had to go to the food bank for food. So what do they do exactly? So by going there, I was able to see, wow, they have all this food for these people that come and just, gives them a meal. They can depend on this food coming to them. And it was so much of it, So that also shows me there are plenty of people that donate anything that they have to make sure people are getting the food that they need. And of course I donated before. I donate clothes, donate food, sometimes, but I never really thought about it much. Now, I began to get more involved when I started doing the trips with the Office of Student Leadership at my school. So I started to go, my first trip was Vero Beach, Florida, where I went to work with Habitat for Humanity. That experience was priceless for me. It was such a crazy thing to talk to people who were working to build their home. And for some of them, they had never had a home, a secure, stable home that they have earned. And even more importantly, I guess for me, I'm actually putting my time and energy into making a home for someone. And that touched me, because you never really think about that. Even if you think, oh, they don't have a home, you don't think, well, I could actually help them build one. So things like that are what really got me involved and interested. And then my trips to the Bahamas, I worked with the Red Cross, and once again, seeing how much stuff was donated, and we helped fix up the local YMCA, and that was a big thing for us too, to see something that we recognized that needed so much work to be a good central point for the community. So all this, like I said, I'm just saying this to let you know why this is important to me. And I wish, I hope that if I'm ever in a situation where I don't have what I need to survive, that people will be there to help me, And I think that's what it all comes down to, for us to help each other out and to grow and learn from each other. And when we're in need, we have to have people there for us. So I hope that you can be that person, and I hope to be that person even more. Time gets in the way a lot, but really there's so many ways to get involved. And not everyone has the same method. Some people are strict of just donating anything they can, which is so helpful. It's not something that should be overlooked. Like, never criticize someone for that, because that's helping out. Some people are ones that say, let me pick up a hammer and nails and go build something for someone, or let me go, spend some time just talking to people. Go to a nursing home and talk with the elderly, and get to know them. So it's up to you what your preference is and what you find to be charitable for yourself. But everyone has a different style, I would say, and a different way that they like to get involved. So never criticize anyone for it. Just encourage everyone to do what they can when they can. So this brings me into my announcement for my giveaway. This is going to be a random giveaway. I'm just going to enter it into the computer and choose a winner, but in order to be entered into the contest, you have to leave a comment below or go to my blog and leave a comment there. The comment has to address something that you've done, volunteerism, something charitable that you have done, and how it's impacted you and why you did it. If you did it with the organization, give me the organization name. Just say why you did it and how you helped out. I just want to know what your experiences have been with volunteerism. So just give me that in the comments, and what will happen is you'll learn about the prizes throughout the month, because it's going to be open until next month, and you'll learn about the different prizes that you'll be winning, possibly. So I hope that you enter, and thank you guys again for watching so much, and I just hope that you can take what I said with you, and let's make this world a better place. Alright guys, bye.